From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof. And air conditioning. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Batting third, center fielder number 16.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. At the plate, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W. Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And Alexi will put this one away to retire the side. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Ready now, Justin Morneau. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Justin Morneau.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And there's ball 3 now to Morneau. 3-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stanton ranging back. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he is out on the tag.
Batting 8. The pitcher
standing in now with runners in scoring position, John Lamb. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton
lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He blew that fastball right by him. Probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ken Griffey Jr. will be next. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 5th, center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And Morneau stays with it for route number 2.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, the shortstop, Dustin Pedroia. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Eric.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Young waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Come on.
He misses it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The right fielder, number 3.
Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It'll be Diamond Dynasty season series play here between the Hitmen and the Buckeyes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one? Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Coyne is retired. 2 down now.
Center fielder number 16.
Now batting, Angel Pagan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he takes ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Morneau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Gordon will put this one away, and his side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Young arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Hit down the line at first. Morneau's up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Here it comes on 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Kelly Johnson tries to square here, but he misses strike one.
I like the idea of the bunt right there. Now he finds himself down 0-1, but you know what? You got two more pitches to work with. Have the confidence to bunt with 2 strikes if you need to.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". Took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Perez corrals it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Doug Fister. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled back. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Perez recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Johnson is there for it. 1 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Navarro recovers and he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 7th.
Settling in now, Alcides Escobar will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even a speed pitch.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on.
Ruined pitching.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in big leagues anyway.
Swing and a liner. Point is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here. This
Why
half
nerf
of the
pitching?
inning.
It's baseball.
We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Fielder number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Jared Hoying will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Jared Hoying is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Angel
digging in to try it again. Angel Pagan. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And he is out on the tag. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. So now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Salvador Perez.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Carlos Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Young comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop,
Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he takes strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the... Here's Justin Morneau. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left.
You fucking set him up.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number one.
Come on.
Third baseman,
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's
pop out every fucking play. Come on.
If he waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
That's all I've fucking done all game long. Pop out, pop out, pop out. Come on.
Here's Kelly Johnson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the letters. Looks high to me, but it's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Buffalo leads it 1-0. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the outfielder. I could have made a play in the second pitch.
Well, that's a perfect
Game
example
is so
of taking the ball
fucking
inside out. You know, you hear that terminology.
fucking
Stay
horrible.
inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Oh my
that's
God,
what you want
this
from your
team is
curveball
so
on
fucking
1-2.
shit.
You start it in the zone and
Are
let
you
it break
fucking
out
with
of the
me?
zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He
pitching is
and
ruined.
gets the strike.
Ken
He
Griffey
fucking
Jr.
ruined the
is at
pitching.
plate as he watches ball one. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Drillers and the Hitmen. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Second baseman, B. Gordon.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in. And he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Throw to first.
1-0.
Not in time. A 1-0 delivery. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hoying. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Daniel
Digging in now,
Murphy.
Daniel Murphy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Young has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eric Young Jr.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's Jared Hoying. Into the windup and the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Jason Giambi. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Are you fucking kidding me?
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that
he
can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Young moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ramirez for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the. Ready now, Justin Morneau. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. No problem here. One away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
To short. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Here's Kelly Johnson. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the.
What more do you have to do? Dude?
Here's Rajay Davis now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Right fielder, Rajay Davis.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number
Stepping
25,
in, Marco Estrada.
Marco
He'll get to
Estrada.
take his first cuts here. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
2 in one game.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for
Second
another
baseman,
shot, D. Gordon. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this sails right by the catcher Navarro. It'll be a wild pitch. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a pitch takes off
Do
inside,
it!
and it gets away.
I'm not even throwing it there. Fuck!
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Hit in the air out to left field. Young is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. At the plate, Deoner Navarro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Deoner Navarro.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there.
How many fucking times?
Make the play in foul territory for the first down.
How many fucking times do I have to hit it dead perfect?
At the plate, Matt Latos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Ramirez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Davis is there, and the inning is over.
This is fucking unreal.
Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
On the ground to the left side. Uribe's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to
39 speed? Are you fucking stupid?
The center fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Over this game. Ruined it.
1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Rajay Davis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Squeeze attempt, misses. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired just when you thought you'd seen everything. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This one's flared out toward left.
Fly out, pop out, fly out.
Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Fucking garbage.
The right fielder, number 31.
Into the box
fucking
now. Jared
garbage.
Boyd, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson over to his left.
I'm going to fucking kill someone.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
This is insane. Hit the fucking ball. A line drive. Something.
Now to the plate, Angel Pagan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Here's Rajay Davis now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Point coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The pitcher, number 25.
Now at the plate, Marco Estrada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rounded down the third baseline. And this is Uribe on down the line. A fair ball.
Well, he gets a hit. The first thing I can think of with that hit alone, he's already surpassed what he's given up on the mound. He's got a no-hitter going.
It's just fucking garbage. Nothing works.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
My best defensive player.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball
It's
swung
fucking
on and missed for
unbearable.
strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Justin Morneau.
Leading
He'll
off for
start things
Buffalo.
out in the home half of
First
inning number
baseman.
5.
Justin Morneau.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can
how
dominate.
much-
And he's doing that in this game. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches.
This is
Changeup
insane.
and then a
It's
fastball. And he's
fucking
late with the
insane.
swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started
Third baseman,
eventually.
number 4.
Not a bad time to start.
Juan Uribe.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A dive by Zobrist, but it's past his outstretched glove, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bump. Move them up. Now you're second.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Kelly Johnson. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he is in there.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Deoner Navarro.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
In the dirt here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ball in.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Alexi Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deep. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are loaded with only one out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Young Jr.
Fouled back. And he lays off for ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Charlie Blackmon.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That ball's right in front of you when you're running to first base, and you're just going, please sit down, please, please.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Kyle Lobstein takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Uribe will put this one away for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Giambi. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runners off for second. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
whatever.